Pearly L.
And MJ, baby.
We are Key Lavender.
It's your boy Jeff Black Tracks.
I'm Exodus the White Noisy.
Slim Cuddy, Texas Division, you understand that?
So Prime.
Tell him the geek sent you.
And you are tuned in to Beat Boys TV.
Letting you know you tuned in to Beat Boys TV.
Now locked tuned to Beat Boys TV.
Tune in to Beat Boys TV.
I want to give a big shout out to the homies over at Beat Boys TV.
You're now tuned in to Beat Boys TV.
Yo, what it do, y'all? What it do, y'all? It's your boy, FDE Rain.
It's Digi Boy Beats.
And this is Beat Boys TV, where we get the artists, the producers, and the DJs all on our platform, and we get this thing we call network and cracking. All right, y'all. How you doing today? Digi, how you doing?
I'm okay. I'm all right. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes here at Beat Boys TV, we need a different look on the music scene. You know what I mean, bro?
Mm-hmm.
We need, you know what I'm saying? It ain't always about the artists, and it's not always about the DJs, and it ain't always about the producers. There's people that's behind the scenes that's helping push these artists and these certain creatives to their max. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like, I feel like as the person behind the scene, they don't get the credit that they deserve sometimes. You know what I mean? We have management. We have managers that's did tons for artists and don't get the recognition that they deserve. Well, we have a manager, an artist developer, if you will, that's been doing this thing for quite some time now, and I've been watching him in my city do his thing. He has a great artist by the name of Baytown, who I've been following for the last 2 years, man, and like the development of him as an artist itself has been crazy, y'all. When I tell y'all, from the videos to the music to the way the way it comes out on the platform, the way it's being dropped, is like it has to be some type of formula. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they on the right road. I ain't gonna tell y'all all what about, because I want to let him be able to explain who he is himself. So if I could have everybody give a round of applause for Ben Frank at Ben Frank Management.
Sure. Let's go.
How you doing, Ben? How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm blessed, you know.
Yes, sir. Well, over here at Beat Boys TV, we like to show all sides of, you know what I'm saying, the music culture. And I feel like as a music manager, you'll be able to tell us a little bit more on how to get somebody where they want to go. Okay. Or where they should be. You know what I mean? So right. Let's start off by letting everybody in the chat know who is Ben Frank.
Man, I go by Ben Frank. Basically, it's part of my name, but you know, my friends know me. That's what they know me by. You know what I'm saying? B False, B Frank, or whatever. Those are names that I use. But I came up with the idea to start being a manager because like early 2000s, I was part of a group called Expression.
Okay.
A lot of younger people would probably don't know, but their parents probably sure. I'm sure they know. Man, I was a spokesperson for us, basically. You know, I did all the talking. You know what I'm saying? I mean, after he had our run or whatever, one of my partners, BZ Franchise, he was part of my group. He asked me to start managing him. I said, man, we can give it a try. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, you know what I'm saying? I really don't know much, but I'm willing to learn and you try to get to it.
Right.
So with me working with him, one of my partners, I didn't really have a lot to I didn't really have to do a lot because he's a producer, writer, you know what I'm saying? He do all that. So for me, it was me really just trying to put him in the right rooms, you know what I'm saying? And figuring out how can we market him, you know what I'm saying, and get him seen by others, not just the ones in the city. Right. And so what allowed me to do that, I started entertaining Instagram a little bit more. I realized there's a lot more stuff going on over there with the music than it is like Facebook or beforehand, even TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was using TikTok for fun shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, but at some point, people had to start gravitating over there because it became a marketing tool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So right now it's I figured Instagram was the key to a lot of things. And I was able to solidify a few situations for Beezy. One being he got a song with T-Rail, if you know who he is. Okay. I interacted with his manager, you know what I'm saying? We talked real good and it came out, you know what I'm saying? So the song, it's out there now on all platforms. That was me, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out my way of interacting with the managers like me, producers and such like that, you know what I'm saying?
Basically, yo, step in to figure out how you gonna do it.
Yeah, for sure. And so in that situation, I took a step further and reached out to Boosie. So in that situation, Boosie, you know, he was going through that little transition where he was having 2 or 3 different pages because people was, you know, they was either kicking him off Instagram or
right.
You know what I'm saying? So somebody ended up snatching one of his pages and they was acting as if him. So in that situation, and I'm giving you this only because I've been watching how a lot of artists get excited when they get to talking to somebody that they think is, you know, who the artist is, and it's really not them.
Right.
You know, it started out the conversation with the guy, man, and it was sounded genuine. You know what I'm saying? The conversation was real good. Me not knowing back then that paperwork is necessary at all costs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Me sending a DM to Boosie and he responded back, you know, asking me what's my budget and this and that and other, what we trying to do. It all sounded good, right? He sent me he didn't do an invoice. He just sent me a message saying, you know what I'm saying, I charge XY amount of dollars, you know what I'm saying? We gonna go here. And once you send the down payment or you send this much first, then all you have to do is send me over the music.
All right.
Okay, cool. We didn't get that far. We got to him trying to we got to him sending over his Cash App. Sent over the Cash App, man. It was okay. Well, we're gonna send him half now, and then he sent him the other half. You know, when we said we're gonna send it to him. Right. So we sent him the half. We kept interacting, you know what I'm saying? Everything looking good. Like I said, my artist Beezy was putting together the track so he can send him the open verse.
Mm-hmm.
Sent the music over. He asked for the other half. Okay, cool. He said, man, I'm about to go in the studio right now and go knock this out, whatever. Sent him the other money. And then it became no interaction no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, okay. All right, that's cool. So let me I'm gonna fast forward a little bit further now because I don't want to, you know, spend too much time on that situation, the negative. Right. But there's a lot of negative that come with this though. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. I bet it is, especially being the manager, being the person that gotta talk. You know what I'm saying? Being the one that gotta, like, you know what I'm saying, gotta do all the negotiating and do all the, like, the really, you know what I'm saying, the back foot of it, you know what I'm saying? Because that ultimately that artist gonna be looking at you like, damn, bro.
Yeah. So I ended up telling my artist, you know, telling Beezy, man, okay, man, he don't seem like he responded back right now. Beezy, Boosie ended up losing this page, the page that we was actually talking on. He lost that page, so then I end up noticing that he ended up opening up another page. Nobody really knew what the page it was,
Right.
but somehow, me surfing through it, man, I figured I found it, right?
Mhm.
And so I ended up sending him a message. His response was, man, you know what? I feel bad that y'all had to endure that situation, man. But that wasn't me. But since you got to put in that situation, man, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a situation that's gonna be better than that. Okay, so he was charging 25. I'll just say 25 for a verse at the time. He said, you know what? You send me 15. I'm gonna send you all the information through email. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna also send you my manager's information. His number and all that. I'm like, okay, cool. Mm-hmm. So from that situation, that made me start thinking, okay, now this is what I need to start doing. I need to start talking directly to the manager. I need email information. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to use the Cash App like that, only because the paper trail for me is necessary. I realized that paper trailing for me is necessary.
Yeah,
so I started using my Zelle, my business Zelle. You know what I'm saying? Because now you can't just use, because whoever I'm sending that money to, whoever, you know what I'm saying, if it's not you, it's gonna connect some kind of way. That person gonna get in trouble.
Right.
If I have to go down that road, okay. So we ended up not doing that the Boosie situation, only because my artist got into some other stuff that he had going on. So he ventured off into some stuff with Sony.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, we ain't got to worry about that no more. But then I realized, man, you know what? Some artists, you got to realize who you managing too. You know what I'm saying? Like Beezy he's like my brother, right? And so I would never try to steer him wrong in the instance at all, anybody. But
yeah, shout out Beezy. I've been knowing Beezy for a long time since we was little.
Yeah. So he's older. So for me, it's like I kind of want to be able to groom an artist and put them in a position, and give them some time. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that Beezy don't have no time, but I want to start fresh, basically.
Right.
So I explained to him that, man, look, you my brother, so anything you need from me, we gonna rock. I got you. But as far as manage you, I'd rather not manage you. I'd rather work with you. You know what I'm saying? As you being my brother, whatever. And so that's what it's been ever since, right?
Okay.
I think 2019 I met Fats, MLB Fats.
I love Fats. I love Fats.
So I didn't realize that he was my cousin. His mom introduced me to him.
Okay.
You know, he was like 16, 17 at this time. He just moved back to South Bend.
From Benton Harbor.
Uh-huh. Yep. And so me and him, we hit it off. We had a conversation, man, and I told him what I'm willing to do for him, man. This is XYZ. I see the image for you. Let's run with it. So in the midst of that situation, I got linked up with my other cousin, Benji Hardaway.
Okay, yeah, shout out to Benji. Another great artist from our city.
I put him in the studio with Benji, and they went to work, right? So we ended up doing the first project that he did here. That project solidified him as an artist around here. Like, people didn't really know who he was until he started moving around here with the music. Man, I had him in shows. He opened up for Tink. I set him up with the Tink show. I set him up with the K Camp show. He opened up for Jacquees.
Mm-hmm. You got a Baby Tron feature.
Yeah, he got the Baby Tron feature. So these are situations that I set him up with before he did the Baby Tron situation. Right. Okay, so he ended up getting. I ended up putting him on Off the Porch We went down to Atlanta. I got him on Off the Porch, the first audition that he did.
Okay.
The promotion was good, man, because we had a cousin that stayed in Atlanta that do PR work. So she set us up with all that, you know what I'm saying, all the write-ups and everything. I wanted to make sure it was actually running smooth, so I would never put nothing out right away. It was always let's look at it, let's make sure that it makes sense, you know what I'm saying, and that's where the invoices and stuff started coming in for me. With the Off the Porch, you know what I'm saying, and all these magazines that he was involved in, I started utilizing what I've learned from the past, not to mess up again. So, like I said, all the paperwork stuff became necessary for me. You know what I'm saying? With Fats, I ended up also picking up this is when I picked up Vea Marie. Okay, Vea Marie came on about 2020, 2021. It was a no-brainer. Like she had the look.
Right.
She write her own music. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then at this point, you already got already had did the artist. You already got, you know what I'm saying? You got Beezy. You already did him. You already did Fats. You know what I'm saying? You started working with Benji, so you kind of got a feel of what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So in the midst of that, man, I pulled her in. She didn't have no music at all. Like she did a lot. All her music was pretty much. She loved that in the car. You know what I'm saying? Freestyles and stuff like that. That was her thing.
Okay.
Like she had her Instagram and her Facebook and her YouTube that she had at the time was booming off those lives that she was doing, those car videos and or whatever she was doing.
Yeah. And
I'm like, man, like we're gonna turn these into videos, you know what I'm saying? So some of the songs that she had as little car videos or whatever, we end up we going to the studio, we actually recorded those songs. Okay. And we turned them into regular songs, you know what I'm saying? The actual videos and songs that we actually can start streaming, you know what I'm saying? So thought about her image, you know what I'm saying? Thought about how it would make sense for her to look, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to get her to be too sexy because she was only 19.
Right.
19 or 20. So I wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying, put her out there like that. And plus her bars wasn't sexy. You know what I'm saying? She's
hard bars. She's spitting bars.
Yeah. But she also put the sexiness to it too. So okay, I'm like, okay, bet. So now I'm promoting the mess out of her because she was the new person on the team, man. I seen a whole lot of stuff for her, you know what I'm saying? So I started getting her on these different interviews. First, we had a couple of singles drop, and at that point, people was watching her. You know what I'm saying? And I posted most of the time on Instagram for her. Mm-hmm. She worked the Facebook. I mean, because that's where all her people were. Like her video or her post was always going up 200 or 300 easy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I was working on navigating out with her, you know what I'm saying? 2022, I had the chance to get her out to LA. And while we was going out to LA, we ended up shooting her video out there too. You know what I'm saying? Which was a dope situation, man. Shout out to SL Designs.
Oh, okay. So y'all had SL Designs. Oh,
yeah. That's little bro, man. That's bro. That's so we've been connected shit for ever since Fats, basically.
Right.
And so with him, man, it's been realizing that what makes sense as far as for the artist. Mm-hmm. You can easily go into the studio and record music, right?
Right.
You can be the dopest artist in the world, right? But if your game ain't on point, well, it don't make sense. You know how many artists I see on Instagram? You know how many artists I see on Instagram? That's dope. But nobody's pushing them. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or they just now catching on, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody just now talking to them about it. XYZ, this is what you need to be doing. But I've been watching a lot of artists, man, for a long time, man, and they starting to move now. Like prime example, what's his name? What is his name? Little dude that's getting ready to come here next month. He signed with
somebody coming next month.
Yeah, they coming. What they coming to Elkhart? What's his name? CJ, not CJ, but he got the one song, new song just dropped called Gas Station.
Well, I know what you talking about now. I just seen what you talking about, and I can't think of the name for shit because I scrolled and I was like, and I did that to it. Dang.
So what is his name, man? I can't think of his name, but anyways, he from Memphis, right? And I was following him on TikTok and shit, right? And I was like, man, this dude got a soulful sound, man. He got this old feel to him, man. I'm sharing it all on my page and stuff, right? And then like 6 months ago, I find out the man that just signed a deal with Quality Control.
Okay.
That's who he with.
Okay.
He only 20. He ain't no more than about 23. But he been recording, like he go to these little events down south, you know what I'm saying, Memphis, and you know what I'm saying, all through the south, on the little circuits, doing them little open mics and stuff, right? But he's also getting people the recording. So now these videos that he's putting on these that he's putting out, they just regular, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the little mic videos, the in the car videos, those type of little videos, but they get numbers because he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's singing, you know what I'm saying? He got that good sound, and people are latching on to it. Man, dude, who is this little dude? You know what I'm saying? He sounding like Johnny Taylor, you know what I'm saying? But they feeding off of it. Now they sharing it to their friends. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been trying. That's what I want. That's what I started doing with Vea. Vea, her name started pumping really hard out there, you know what I'm saying, in down south, down up in over in LA, up towards Detroit, you know what I'm saying. People started paying attention to because, man, this is a female, man, that's spitting like one of us, you know what I'm saying. Man, how can I get a verse with her? This and that and other. So okay, now I'm also moving, trying to get her own verse, get her verses with people, you know what I'm saying. And now I got to come up with a price range for all this stuff that you know what I'm saying, makes sense for her, and for us to start generating money too, to put back into what we doing, you know what I'm saying. And so she's sending the people to me instead of trying to take care of the business on her own, because that's what she's manager, right? Which you supposed to do. That's an issue with a lot of these artists.
They want to be the artist, and they still think that they're the manager too when they don't want to let you do your job.
So they have a conversation. They have a conversation with these people, you know what I'm saying, whether it's for a show or whatever it is for, right? And or a verse or whatever the case is, they putting stuff out there without interacting with their management first. Because at this point, man, I should be able to let you know this is what needs to happen first, bro, before we go there. We need to make sure their paperwork is in order. We're not sending nothing. We're not doing nothing until we have some paperwork in order. Because I refuse to put us in with anybody. And this goes back to what I dealt with in the beginning. Okay, so these are things that I've learned that not to go back into again.
Right, you learn from your past mistakes.
If you have
not to do that.
Exactly. So if you let management control the narrative of what you need to do, man, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna come out better. If a person can feel like they can reach you at any cost, they can inbox you and reach you, man, you still a regular Joe Mo. You know what I'm saying? You easy to get to.
What do you feel like a
Go to your
manager's
store.
role?
Go ahead.
What do you feel like a manager's role is? Like, what are you supposed to do?
My job is
Like, what should an artist expect? What should an artist expect from you? Sorry.
They should expect me to put them in a different room that they already in, and that means whether it's doing shows, trying to get paid for those shows, putting your face on as many platforms that you can get on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's easier said than done because people can take advantage of you.
Yes, sir.
People, I've watched people take advantage of artists, and they not know this is what's happening because they don't know the game.
Right. They don't know
You
what's
see
even
what I'm
happening right in front of them because they never seen it before.
Exactly. Like I said, and as far as what I'm supposed to do, I'm setting up the plays as far as with the production, getting them in the studio. You know what I'm saying? I set up all that. Now, what makes it easy for me? If somebody run into the artist and they, you know what I'm saying, I want to do XYZ, man, what do I need to do? First thing should come out their mouth, man, contact my management. It shouldn't be no extra conversation because you ain't being, you know what I'm saying, cocky or nothing, but I don't want to do business like that. I'd rather for you to talk to my management because that's what they're there for. I don't need to be talking about nothing. My management will relate everything that needs to happen to me once, you know what I'm saying, we come to some type of agreement or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, because like in the restaurant field, the outside people don't come and talk to like the cooks and the employees and stuff. They come and talk to the manager, and the manager let y'all know that we're good to go. Get it out.
Exactly.
So do you feel like artists should be paying for management?
Not really paying for management, but paying for the service.
Okay.
Your time. You got to pay for
You know
time.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
So what if say we if we're in a position to say there's okay, so the off the porch they charging X amount of dollars or whatever to be on there. Are you expecting the management to pay for that? Because I'm gonna let you know I'm not gonna pay for it because I am not considered the funding.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You need to look for funding to help us do what we need to do. Like, so I'll set the play up, and my job is not to put my funds in there too.
Right.
Unless we come up with some type of agreement, whatever money I put in there, I get that back on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm calculating all these dollars up because I didn't put all this money into this situation. So once you sign that deal, whatever the situation is, production deal, whatever type of deal, I got to get cut first before you start divvying up anything else.
Right.
Now, and this is strictly for artists that don't understand. Like, so if I put all this money into you first, and you get that deal, that say you get a $500,000 deal, whatever the case is, right? Once you get that signing bonus,
mm-hmm.
and it's like, and I didn't already put in probably about 10, 15,000 already into you. I got to get that first, right?
Right.
Because that's my cut.
Offhand before you even,
before anything else. So now we talking that you now you gotta divvy up my 20% or 15%, whatever we had agreed upon in the beginning of the contract. So now in that 15 to 20%, I gotta get that first before you go trying to buy anything, buy a new car or whatever the case is. I need to get mine, right? So to avoid you having to pay me twice in the beginning, come with your bag. And then only thing you need to worry about once we get into that room is this 15%. Because everything after that is I get a cut regardless when it comes to shows, anything, any of that stuff, I get a cut. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm working my ass off to get this shit rolling.
Right.
Well, speaking of that, how do you actually structure like your management fees, like a percentage, or is it a flat rate, or how do you do that?
I do percentage. So And it's easier for me to do it that way than to do flat rates. Now say I'm not, because I also do consulting too.
Okay.
Now say if somebody just come to me and they want to want some assistance on doing this right here, whatever the case is, whatever it is they trying to
question about something. Right.
I'll charge for that. You know what I'm saying? A flat rate for that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand that your time costs.
Right,
sir.
Right.
You know, I get a lot of inboxes, man, and I don't be trying to be mean or act like I know it all, I got it all. Mm-hmm. But understand, if I'm telling you this, there's got to be a reason behind it. Like I'm not gonna. I didn't build a relationship with a lot of people in the industry as of right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to just give my information away for free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that ain't about me trying to be greedy, but I worked for that.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely understandable. You definitely should get paid for something that you done learn. You done took the time out to learn this craft. You done took the time out. You done took some money. You done already came out with a couple. You know what I'm saying? So it's about time for you to get
going to seminars and stuff like that, man. Just me interacting with people like that, man. It's my time and money that I'm spending on to learn this stuff or get information or get on the phone with people talking to them about stuff. It's just necessary. You know what I'm saying? Everything costs. It costs a little. It may cost a lot, but it costs. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't got a price tag, and that's for sure.
So we know everything doesn't always work out. So what happens if you guys decide to part ways? Is there an exit plan that's in place, or is that in the contract, or how does that work?
It's in the contract. A lot of times, we have let's say we had a 2-year contract, and in the clause, if we don't hold up on either myself or the artist don't hold up to what we're supposed to be doing in that contract. So you didn't say I told the artist not, in the contract not to be putting no guns or nothing in anything they doing, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not what I represent, whatever the case may be, right? Mm-hmm. And 6 months to almost 8 months in, and you decide to do that. Mm-hmm. You didn't forget about what this contract looked like. And I reiterate, this is what this is, man. I you know what I'm saying? I don't want my business to look like this. So I need for you to focus on this and not be, entertaining pistols inside your videos, this and that, another, whatever the case is. And you do it again, say about a month, 2 later, man, okay, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So that in my contract, this is what this is. So I'm gonna give you an opportunity to fix it.
Right.
But after that second time, man, I don't. When there's one like you, there's another one like you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I don't want to say that you can be replaced, but I know that if I found you I can also easily find someone else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they might want it just as much as you, not even more, but they understanding of what business look like too.
Right.
So they not going.
Right. Or the next person not gonna be the one to put the guns in video after it clearly states no guns in the video. Yeah. You go find somebody that can give you that mutual respect. That's really what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
Yes. Hey, you got some music pulled up over there, brother?
Actually, I might have something pulled up, a little something.
Okay. You know, we got Ben Frank and Ben Frank Official Management in the building today, y'all. Y'all make some noise for the whole team there. For sure, man. He's a artist manager out of South Bend, Indiana, y'all. You know, my hometown for sure. You know what I'm saying? Got to show love to the whole town. I just love what he's doing with these artists. He's getting these artists a chance to be them, to be creative, to be able to show the world what they can do. And he's just putting them on these platforms and stuff, man, to be able to do that. And then you got to show my brothers some love, for sure.
How about Vay Marie?
Say it again.
How about Vay Marie?
Vay Marie.
Oh, that's what we playing? That's what
we got pulled up.
That's what we got pulled up?
Okay.
You want to?
You got control, brother. You got control, brother.
Okay.
Did it pull it in another window?
No, I just pulled up a whole page. It pulled up a whole page.
Yeah, we see it. If you want to press the link.
Okay. Oh yeah, it pulled up in a whole nother window.
Yep.
Okay.
So now you got to share another window. Share another window.
Okay, got you.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. So there's something particular that I should be playing here. Let me see.
Oh, it sent you the link to her? You sent you the link to her stuff?
Yeah, it sent the whole page.
Oh, okay. Well, Ben, why don't you let us know which one we should click on, Ben?
That one, the one with the pink at the
one
bottom.
with the pink, that's the one right there. That's the one we need to come out the gate with.
Yeah, should that be Vay Marie missed call?
Okay. You probably gonna get
Oh, missed call, yeah.
Benji, that's fire, boy.
Okay, produced by Benji. Okay.
Yeah.
They steady ask how I do, they do. Cause her little nigga, he like how I look, how I sit when I feel on my booty. They ask her what Vay on new music, I'm back in that mode and I've been feeling moody. You bitches be trolls, be fucking some goofies. Little bitch know her cat got more mileage than Judah. Fuck. They ask about a new Vay, I like that. Cause I done went cool. No niggas up in a few and I bet you can't time it at all. This ain't nothing new. Them niggas flew out the room and he ain't get his pipe in. This looks just too. Cat by some shit they ain't do, thinking niggas gon' bite it. The fuck did they throw? How the fuck do that work? Cause my nigga get busy, then slide to the slot, and he blew on my back off a pack. And this shit, they get wicked, I like it a lot. Put a whole face on the shirt. If I call them, they slide, and they're wetting outside. Your nigga 6 feet in the dirt, he's 6 feet in the dirt. Hop back in my zone, I'm back on it. You bitches won't give me my credit, the coders to do it, the fuck is you want? Stepping on hoes when it comes to the beat, this shit wicked, then hop through my zone. I keep it elite, ain't no fucking with me, but these niggas be watching their tone. I told you your nigga, he like that. He eat up the box and he spin in the bed. Did you know that your nigga get like that? And he like it a lot when I'm feeling this ass. Did you know that your nigga gon' bite it? Told him this bitch a year, she been on my ass, but I bet the little hoe won't try that. Head out.
Ooh, okay. Okay, how y'all feel about it, chat? How y'all feel about it, Digi?
Yeah, I like that.
Hey, that was fire. Hey, yeah, she fucking real good, bro.
Yeah.
She real good. So how did
I like that.
yeah, so how did the relationship with you and her come about? Like, how did that come about?
So a mutual person told me that she was looking for management, man. They said she needed management,
right?
Because they felt like the right person would put her in a different light. Mm-hmm. They knew what I was already doing. She sent it to me. We had a conversation, man, and just trying to fill her out, trying to get some understanding of what she's trying to do.
Right.
And man, she told me, her background. She really never recorded. You know what I'm saying? She do poetry. She writes. So she got her shit in order. I took over to Benji, man, and they sat down and formulated some things. And ever since then, the chemistry had been there. Once we had finished up like probably about 3 or 4 songs, we got 2 or 3 songs in. Actually, and it's funny. So the first song she did, y'all know, who Cuzzo is, right? DJ Cuzzo?
Yeah, DJ Cuzzo. I'm trying to get him on the show.
So back then he had a studio, a nice little studio in the crib, and he recorded her first, right? Didn't know Adam as far as recording. She had no idea how to go in there and do her thing, but she did it. He assisted. He showed her what the structure, because he was an artist too, so he knew how to make her orchestrate that stuff, man. And then from that situation, man, it went from him to Benji. And for Benji, we just kept going. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to get her. I took her down. She did a couple shows too down around here. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, I put her on the same show that Fats was on because it fit because they had songs together too.
Right.
And then she did a couple of shows on her own, and then we ended up going to Atlanta.
Okay.
2023, I think. So at that, we ended up going on this getting this interview done with Industry's Most Wanted in Atlanta. I don't know if you ever heard of them, but they out of Atlanta.
Okay.
And she interviews well. I will say that. She interviews very well, man. And I actually put her on this Zoom call with a bunch of DJs. With another song that I should have let you play that, but the song that we played for them, we end up getting that on the radio with the Nerve DJs.
Okay, yeah.
So her song was on the Nerve DJs for probably about a month or 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Rotating.
They're spending it, yeah.
So in that situation, also the DJs stayed in connect with her. You know what I'm saying? They actually started following her on Instagram, man, and I'm talking about lady DJs to the men DJ. They was just connected, trying to figure out what they can do, what can they do with her and stuff like that.
Right.
We got back home. We ended up setting the play. No, so there's a guy out of LA that reached out to me on Instagram. He told me that he had a situation that he wanted to involve Vea into. He asked me about a song that he wanted to involve Vea on. He sent me the song. I wasn't sure if she would like it because it wasn't something that she would do. Right. But then I started thinking, okay, she has to be acceptable to certain situations, man. That's gonna get us to the next level too. So I need to bring this to her anyways.
Right.
So I sent the songs to her. The guy is, by the way, his name is A-Dub. He's a producer out of LA.
Okay.
And he's worked with artists under Universal. You know what I'm saying? What's the I don't want to say Tommy Boy.
Okay.
What's the one record label, man, that I can't even think of the name of the label, but anyways, he was well connected, basically.
Right.
And I had to do my research again. That's what a manager do before he started doing anything extra. I did my research on the man to make sure he was legit. You know what I'm saying? How is he moving? How would it benefit us? You know what I'm saying, in his life? He sent me the tracks. I sent her to Vea. She heard 2 of them that she liked, whatever. One of them was with an artist that's out of I think he's out of New York somewhere, but he's his name is Sincere or something like that. But he's an actor, you know what I'm saying, writer, and he do all that other stuff. But they got a song together that's coming out on this project that's coming up soon. I can't talk too much about it because you know what I'm saying. Yeah. It's a lot coming with it. You know what I'm saying.
Okay.
I can't say that Benji's on it as well.
Okay.
He's on this project, and I set that play for because I felt it was necessary.
Right.
But so in that situation, he flew us out. He flew us to LA, paid for the rooms. After he sent us a contract. Again, paperwork is everything, man.
Okay. Remember, y'all, he's telling you right now, bro, these is gems. Make sure y'all got y'all paperwork together.
Paperwork is everything, man. Like, so he sent us the information, you know what I'm saying, the travel information, man. All of it, you know what I'm saying? When you're person doing all that, man, it gotta be legit, man. You flying us all the way over across the world for 2 songs, or 2 songs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You put us in a 5-star hotel. You know what I'm saying? Let us live, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We went out there. I told Q about it, you know, SL Designs.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted him to go out there. So we end up, so in the process, we setting this whole thing up, right? He had a buddy that stays in Vegas that shoot videos too. He reached out to him. We put the treatment together for Fuck Love is the name of the song that she did.
Okay.
So with that song, we went out there, recorded the song, man, over in Hollywood. I mean, over in in Hollywood, up in the mountains, man. The nice big ass houses out there, right?
Okay.
Song came out dope. Video was dope. We ended up going to the studio the next day with the A-Dub. Dope studio. We looking on the wall, and he done recorded and mixed and mastered all of Chris Brown's last project, not the one where it was white and gray, like he's like a silhouette almost.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, they also didn't even know it. That's the person who's been working on Chris Brown project.
Not the producer, but the engineer that was in there with
us. That's working on it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm like, man, okay. So one of the writers come into the room. The writer came in, man, and he they tell me who he was. He's one of the writers that's been he a writer for some of the top wigs out there too. Chris. So him and Vea sat down and wrote a song right there, firsthand.
Right.
And it came out dope. Vea already had wrote the one song here. So she recorded two songs, the one with the other producer writer. And then she had the one that she hears. So we went out there, man, and being there with the whole structure of how the industry do it. You know what I'm saying? Because here, all I know is the artist going into the studio, they going into the booth, and that's what they gonna do. Now, Benji had a concept that he used because he'd already been out there before on some other stuff, but he didn't already, you know what I'm saying? He watched some major engineers work that board. Right. So he knew how to make everything sound the way it's supposed to sound. So that's the only person I've only dealt with that I realized that know what he's doing with as far as mixing and stuff.
Yeah, he's really good at having a good sound come out. He got a really good sound for him.
Fast forward, we end up getting the tracks done, man. We leave there, come back home, man. And she basically right now we're in the midst of we're just waiting it out. Basically, we're wanting this project to go the way he's setting it up is going, you know what I'm saying? We try to get it on the Grammys and all that stuff. So he's working.
Right.
And all we doing now is just sitting back. So when he starts sending us information, stuff that we need to start promoting, that's when we gonna start doing our thing. But right now he's got so many artists on this project. It's just like, you know what I'm saying?
Patience.
That's patient. And you have to be patient. You know what I'm saying? Everything don't happen overnight when you want it to. And that's what I noticed a lot of artists expect too. They expect stuff to happen overnight, and that's where I ain't gonna call the managers like the fathers, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case is, man. But we need to just remain calm. Like this is, if nothing happens overnight, we gonna get where we need to get to when it's time. You know what I'm saying?
It's all gonna fall in place, that's for sure.
But in the meantime, while we're waiting on this situation, that don't mean you just stand still.
Oh, you definitely can't stop.
You got to continue rotating. You got to keep on moving. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Because another play might come up. That ain't gonna trump the next play. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's just one play that's out there.
So we have a question from the chat.
Gotcha.
C asked, if you could choose to be an artist, would you do it?
I've done it already, and I had my run. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it. I mean, like, say even now, I got people that would ask me to jump on the chorus or something for them. If it's beneficial and it makes sense for me, then yeah. But other than that, man, I'm cool with being in the background. You know what I'm saying? Running in the background as far as the business side of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For sure. So how important is artist management? Like,
I think artist management is very important, especially if you got something to manage.
there you go. There you go.
You have a lot of artists that want management and they ain't got 2 songs written or recorded. What am I managing?
Right.
What am I promoting to get out there? You know what I'm saying? It needs to make sense, basically. Everything has to make sense, and having 2 songs or 2 songs written and not recorded, or even your presence on your social medias. If you don't have no presence on there, what am I doing? What am I promoting?
Right.
So that's a hard thing. And when I say your social media presence, I don't mean writing a couple of posts and thinking that's what it is. No, it has to pertain to you as an artist, not just you as regular Joe Smo. You know what I'm saying? It has to be about you. And that's what I tell a lot of artists, man. I don't care if it's a day in the life. You can do 4 or 5 minutes of that of a day in the life and chop that mug up in pieces, and you will have 10 to 15 second clips of whatever it is that you were doing that day. Make it make sense, but you got to do something that's going to be not. I don't want to say viral ready, but just something that's going to catch people's attention as well. You know what I'm saying? They don't want no boring artists. Like, man, this is boring. I can go watch this on XY. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something that's going to stand out. So, and I'm prime example of a don't.
Okay.
I don't need you posting on your music page what you just went through with a woman last night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need to know that you I'm trying to give you life is just too tough for you right now. On your music page now.
Yeah, because they don't need to be knowing what's going on. You know what
I'm struggling. I'm struggling right now. Know what I need? Now here's the dudes. You out with your girls, you out with your boys, your homeboys, whatever. Y'all having a good time. These are clips that we need to see. What you got going on? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You go on a shopping spree. I need to see that. You know what I'm saying? What you going to pick up? What outfits? What you doing this for? You know what I'm saying? What next show you got coming up? Because now that's what we're gonna entertain this, and we want to know what's going on with this stuff.
Sessions at the studio, stuff like
sessions at the studio. That's big. That's big.
You gotta have them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So those things are necessary. Like I don't want, like I said, I don't want to hear about you ready to cross the line, to hurt somebody or hurt yourself or none of that. I don't need to hear about none of that. You said you put that on your personal page, that's fine. But at the same time, your personal page shouldn't say the same thing as your music page.
Right. It's two totally different things going on.
Like, so I turn my actual, it's, even though it say Ben Foster, I also have my actual management page. You know what I'm saying? Where I post some of the artist stuff or whatever. But I turn my actual name page into, you know what I'm saying, where I post a lot of my music and all the music stuff for the artists, and I share a lot of other stuff or whatever, but it's never about nothing negative.
Right.
Or what I got going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because I don't know half these people, man. I got over almost 7,000 followers. I don't know y'all.
I don't know y'all. Right.
You know what I'm saying? it just only makes sense, man, to compartmentalize those situations.
Right. Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I went ahead and started me up a different page for B-Boys TV. I also got a page for my production stuff, and I have the Dwayne Anderson page, which is my personal page.
Right.
So, and then you definitely want to have them in different algorithms because there's different stuff going on.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. So is there any producers or artists or anything or anyone that you've been like keeping your eye out for that you maybe want to put your hand in and manage them?
There is, man, but I ain't gonna put that name out there.
I don't want you to. I just wanted to know if he's.
Yeah, there's a few I've reached out to, or we have conversation, but I don't want to. I won't go no further until I feel comfortable with doing it, because it had to make sense for me too. Yes, you may be doing this or that, you know what I'm saying, and it looks good at the time on the surface, but I'm hearing about other XYZ on the backside that everybody else may not know about. You see what I'm saying? Right. So I pay a lot of attention to a lot of things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I hear a lot of things, so it's like I'm not quick to jump on who I need to manage next. Right. You may be dope, but you may not be dope for me though. And so for this situation, like I noticed as an artist / you know what I'm saying, manager around here, what I noticed differently, I watched a lot of artists around here create labels, right? Or just people try to call themselves trying to create labels. And I've seen a lot of those positions fizzle out because nobody was actually managing the artists. They just had this label. They had all the artists, but no one was managing the artists specifically. You may have 10 artists on this label, but who's managing them?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It could be a whole lot of because it's like all these artists aren't the same. So how am I able to
you can't even manage them the same. You can't even manage them.
So if I want to put the brand behind this artist, he's not going to be branded the same way I brand this artist.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's just not. It just don't make sense. It wouldn't make sense.
Right.
So we have another question from the chat, which is, what is the hardest part of being a manager?
The unsurety of the artist, because you put a whole lot of time into the artist, and all of a sudden they out of nowhere decide they don't want to do this no more, or they didn't put them in a situation where now they either going to jail, or you know what I'm saying, they started having a bunch of kids, and just whatever. In that instance, now you question: Are you serious? Are you still serious? Or you know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? What are your plans in the future? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of artists won't tell you the truth right away because they don't want to mess up the opportunity if it's still there, because they worried about what you may say next.
Right.
But being honest can carry you a long way, though.
Oh yeah.
Let me be the one to say yeah and nay about the situation if I don't want to have to deal with more or not.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Because they don't know how you feel and how you feel in your head, you know what I'm saying, or in your heart. You know what I'm saying? You could be like, we could deal with this together, or you could be like, I don't want to deal with it. They ain't gonna never know until they ask.
Exactly.
Facts. Hey y'all, we got Ben Frank from Ben Frank Official Management today, y'all. Let's make some noise for hell, y'all, man. He in here talking that good talk, letting y'all know what he does as a music artist manager. You know what I'm saying? Let him know what he brings to the table for his artists, and you know what I'm saying, his past experiences and all the good stuff as well. You know what I'm saying? So, brother man, Jerm, you got some more music over there?
Yeah. We got let's see, we got Now You Know. Now You Know pulled up.
Now You Know. All right, tell us about Now You Know, Ben.
Now You Know is off of Baytown's out his little EP, and it's something that it resonates with the male and female. It's not, but it's dope. You have to hear it, man. I really can't describe how he came up with the concept because he came with this music. Like the man he got a bunch of songs already done.
I ain't gonna lie.
He got them already written. He just ready to, you know what I'm saying, get behind it, start putting them into play. But at the same time, he also have stuff that we didn't already put together since we've been together, you know what I'm saying, music wise. So it's like he has a catalog, but he hasn't recorded everything, if that makes sense.
Heard. Yeah, he sent a couple in for the reviews, and we like them. We definitely like them over there.
sit back and tryna relax. I count my money up, fuck the funny shit, forget that. You acting funny now, niggas acting dummy now. I just went to cop a couple pills, bout to go dummy now. Before that, I bust that hoe down right and play my role. Switching positions, I call the play, but no pick and roll. Bitch, I need that isolation, yeah, this is no give and go. And bitchin', if you need a demonstration, please just let me know. I was really about that bread right now. And if it ain't about the cheddar, what you saying right now? I got a couple niggas smoking on your mans right now. Quit acting funny, nigga, that's why your bitch finna fuck out. But I got a million plans right now. And I'm busy smoking on different strands right now. Smoking on that GG, smoking on that KK. I'ma smoke the loudest in this bitch and it's no delay. Business never delayed, this money is our keepsake. And if this shit goes south, then you niggas better not relay a motherfucking thing. Niggas need to know now. You niggas need to know now. You niggas need to know. Niggas need to know now. Niggas need to know now. Niggas need to know now. You niggas need to know. Oh, now. Need to know now. Somebody gotta know. Somebody gotta know.
Man, that was fire. That was
Yeah.
fire. That was
Yes, sir.
fire. That was that boy Baytown, yes sir.
That gives a whole vibe. That's a whole vibe to it right there.
Yeah.
Brother, music is a vibe, bro. As soon as I see him,
He's something different.
he definitely something different, bro. When I like, it's the one where y'all was in like it looked like a museum a little bit or something.
Okay, yeah,
Hey,
that's
hey, that shit is so funny.
Save my soul.
Save my soul. I'm like, oh yeah, you nigga do it for real, for real.
We got another question coming from the chat, which is what are the qualities an artist should look for when searching for a manager?
That's a good question. I see you looking.
From where I'm at now, you want to have a manager that's honest with you from the jump. You know what I'm saying? You don't sugarcoat nothing with the artist to make them feel safe. The manager has to also be consistent. At the end of the day, the biggest thing is being trustworthy. Because if I'm able to push the artist, and you coming to reach out to me, I'm not gonna find you. I'm ready for you to find me. So now I know you either did some research on me, and so you know what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just out here just acting as if I can do this and I can't. You know what I'm saying?
No, and I'm gonna let y'all know this. I've done my research. He can do this.
And it's all about really just the loyalty behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you that the next person that come along decide they want to start doing some management don't model what I do, and they end up shitting on the artist because now they don't want to pay the artist. They just snuck some of the money that's been paid from the promoters or whatever, and then they get the artist whatever they need. No, we don't do business like that. That's bad business. You see what I'm saying? So it's really about the honesty, the loyalty. You know what I'm saying, and throughout the whole little demonstration. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say that there's a couple managers that just came up recently. I've sat down with, and they picked my brain just like, you know what I'm saying, and asked me certain questions. And at that moment, I could have asked for a fee, because now you questioning me about something that you try to do what I'm doing. But I'm not like that, man. I want to see everybody win. So when he sat down with this specific manager decided to sit down with me, man, and he was straightforward with everything. He asked me how can we connect, blah blah blah. man, I just told him what I got going on. He noticed already. Basically, there could be a barter in this situation, a barter system between you and the other man.
But this all comes into the networking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
It's networking. You know what I'm saying? It may be a few months down the line where you see something that he be doing. You like, hey, brother,
man, how'd you put that off?
How you pull that off? And he gonna remember that time when he asked you the same question.
Yeah. So,
hope so.
I mean, there's no wrong or right answer behind that. But I can tell you instantly that if you're paying attention to who you looking to manage you, you'll know whether that person is worth it or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Watch what they think, how they're engaging with other, you know what I'm saying, other artists or other managements or radio execs or stuff like that. Just people that they interacting with. Right. You pay attention to that type of stuff, and that stuff. And the funny thing is, and people, like you said, the algorithms, man, it pops up on people's things. If they watching you, they're gonna see it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
So we have another question from the chat, which is, what are some of the red flags from an artist that you look for from an artist?
Red flags. Consistency.
Or lack of?
Yes. No consistency, man. It's like if you 1 minute, 1 week we good. We in the studio consistently. You online doing what you need to do consistently.
Mm-hmm.
You prepare for when we get ready to take this trip or whatever we got to do. You know what I'm saying? We got to do no extra. We know as far as the budget, what everything is, as far as budget, you're gonna be able to foot your half. If I need to come in, that's cool, but I need to make sure that you're doing your part too.
Right.
You know, I don't want to be having to go out of town somewhere and I'm footing your bill too.
Right.
You know, because we going out here to work, and my money is already put in situations because I know what I'm going out here to do. Right. So I don't want to have to pull from this to help you with this.
Right. I already got this weight carried. I need you to take some of this with you and bring it up. Yeah. And that's why I say with a lot of artists, the expectations is for them to be able to hold their own. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a monthly budget. It's got to be in place because you never know what's getting ready to happen. Right.
Even if we don't touch the money, you got to know that I got to put X, Y amount of dollars up into this account. You know what I'm saying? I can't touch it because I don't know if I may need to use it for this or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you feel is a fair monthly budget?
If it's just you and the manager, it's just so it's two people.
Yeah.
I prefer for you as an artist, I prefer you to have I'm gonna say between 250 to 500, and I'm only saying that because a lot of artists, people don't have a lot of money. Like I get it, it's cool, but if you got time to go buy you a fifth, eighth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you got money to put away too.
I was just saying because 250 to 500 a month is not that bad at all. That's very affordable for a budget for you and your artist to be going to go do something. Mm-hmm. That's very affordable. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay, we got some. What we got? One more video left. You said 3, I believe. One more song.
Yeah, we do have another one here. Yes.
All right. Okay. We can go ahead and run that one. Mm-hmm. So, yep. I know we're gonna get over our time, bro. And I'm so appreciative of you coming through and chopping it up with us, man. For sure, bro.
No doubt.
We do actually have 2 more questions from the chat. Do you want to get them in real quick?
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and get them in while you setting up, bro. I got you. All right. So we got the first question from Cena Gato Kales. How is funding? Hold on, wrong one. How is funding obtained? How is the funding obtained?
They make it accessible to find all kinds of funding, right. And then also if you got your homeboys, 10 of your homeboys can give you $20 a piece.
Do you hear me?
A month. If they believe you,
come to the show.
If they believe you that much, they can help you with that. But like I said, there's also funding online. You know what I'm saying? You just have to look for it.
I think I just heard about something about some artist funding or some stuff for music artists or something online.
Yeah, but it's out there. It's
Yeah, it's
really
definitely out
there.
there. Yeah.
But if you're serious about your craft, you're gonna make it work. Like I said, 10 of your best friends, people that really rock with you like that, they give you $20 a piece. That's a monthly budget right there for you. If you stay on top of it, that's the bare minimum, to be honest.
Right.
Because y'all use that, they use that to go get high.
No, they buy pants.
Oh yeah, and jeans and shit.
They buy the pants, bro. They buy
that too. You know what I'm saying? So if you got money to go purchase all this stuff, man, come on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
$20, $30 a week, or whatever the case is, man. And you set that aside, man. That's your budget right there. That's your funding.
But see,
you don't have to go ahead.
And then that's where I know, like on your end, like when you view artists and stuff, you see that they're investing in themselves already. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that's some of the stuff you look for. You look for artists that's already putting the money aside for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that comes along with your scouting. You know what I'm saying? When you do your scouting.
Yeah, for sure it do. I mean, because I need to know how serious are you.
Right. All right. Well, we got something pulled up. Okay. What's
So
this here?
YK Quan with Plain Jane.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, I'm trying to get this up. You can play whatever you're ready, bro.
Lucky for you, had no crease in your tennis. Lucky for you, bitch. Lucky for me, that's a fucking fit mine. That lucky for me, can't comprehend what that young nigga say. The fuck is he saying? Fucking me neither, I feel that way all the time. Why can't I took the E off emotion, then got me some motion, pull up in that new bitch. Shawty get wet like the ocean, she don't even know I'ma leave as soon as. Don't run. Counting me out, that must mean they can't count. Look at my neck and my wrist is a foul. She left the king to go be with a clown. Now she keep calling, I know she wanna know what I'm doing now. I'm probably tied up with big booty bitches, they real bougie bitches. Ain't wasting my time now. The way I'm living, I got them on militant. Time for no silly shit. Say keep them a joke while I keep a stick. By my little one, shit acts how I really get. Fuck around, put 23 on your head. I told your ass once, keep them away from them counterfeits. Asking God why I keep hearing violence. I'm the one never eat when we dine there. A lot of niggas I lost won't see light again. I'm the last nigga up in the line stand. Heard they try put me up, tell them try again. It ain't one keeping up with my time, man. I've been gone for a minute, came back with that shit that'll put me right back while I should wait. Turn me up, switch it up, hold on. Come get your roll on. Got a little bad little bitch with me right now. Ain't got no clothes on. You can tell them niggas that I've been up in my prime. Cause YK home. Gone for a minute, I ain't going nowhere this time. Maybe you should see how they did a nigga. Left a nigga to die, now they look at me crazy. Probably cause I done rose up out the concrete. Bitch, I been making my way through the maze. It ain't too long for a nigga get paid. Chains on my neck like a motherfucking slave. My bitch looking right and my baby's okay. My little brother heard and I got it for days. I'm so high. Yeah, it's been a minute. And I don't see a thing but the money young. Remember that pain that I felt when you left me for them. You gon' feel it when I'm done. I dropped the top on this bitch, let her hat down. Got her screaming out of one. $1 million bucks in my pockets right now. My niggas gon' eat you like Aubrey son. Shoot like our son. Who won't smoke with the king? Need a couple of rings. My brother, he searched to the fiends. Told him keep him 2 dicks in his jeans. Niggas hating, it ain't what it seems. Got betrayed and I felt it like beans. When they left, brought me down on my knees. Now they beg me to talk you like these. Dog, take this for granted. Now the tears I absorbed in the mic. Why can't come from a whole nother planet? I don't really give a fuck what a fuck nigga like or a bitch nigga like. But what your bitch like? She love when I talk to that cat. She love it when I tell up in a finance silver. Cause I'm tryna eat that pussy from the bag. See y'all nigga with a whole lot of cash. These niggas ain't fucking with me no day. I done been around the city, I can tell you they ain't fucking with me. When I pop, it's a cold case. Who laced this shit up? This some good shit, got me feeling myself. Swag sick like I need some help. Diamonds on me wet like Michael Phelps. Oh, shit, nigga, I can't. And it just a start.
All right, okay. YK Quan, that shit was it. Plain Jane, YK Quan, y'all make some motherfucking noise, man. Okay. How y'all feel about it, chat? How y'all feel about it, Digi?
Once again, we go with something nice and smooth. That was
yeah.
right there, yeah.
Bro,
appreciate it.
Yeah, the chat liking it too.
Yeah, bro. The way he wrote that, he was riding that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was real bouncy. It was. Well, I like that.
Right.
And that's it, man. I be looking for shit that's good. That got my attention. If you got my attention, I believe it's gonna catch everybody else's attention too. You know what I'm saying? It's just about you being seen and heard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Yes, sir. All right, man. We got one more question before we close it out. Well, in our closing question, we got. I see you looking, asking, do you offer any apprenticeships, opportunities, or classes to become a manager?
You know what? It's a lot of stuff I got coming up soon, man. I don't want to speak on it yet because I want to put the play together first.
Okay.
I've been working it behind the scenes, and I'm looking at probably around May. I should have, well, you'll know before then, but May is where I'm planning on having something, you know what I'm saying, for anybody that's looking inspired to do whatever, because it's a lot of things that I'm getting ready to do.
Okay.
And it's going to be open to the public for everybody to see. You know what I'm saying?
We'll be on the lookout for the show. Okay.
Yeah. I got some things. I got some things in the work. And as far as the apprenticeship stuff, man, and if somebody willing to work and come in and learn, you know what I'm saying, and be assistants to what I got going on, holla at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So, he said I skipped the question.
Yeah, he definitely said that, didn't he?
Oh, I asked the funding question.
No, it's right down here. He said, have you ever gave a thumbs up to a diss song?
Oh, yeah. I ain't see that one.
Yeah.
Did you? He said, yeah, I did. He said, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He said, go ahead and do it. So how'd that go, Ben?
Because it's the game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you don't want to be a part of that situation, that culture, man, don't put yourself in that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's just what it boils down to. Prime example. Cardi ain't been bothered nobody. She been promoting the shit out of her project
on the subway station doing her thing.
And here come old sad ass motherfucking
is it JT?
JT and what's my lady name, man?
I know she's not talking about the Queen.
Nicki Minaj, man.
I know he is not talking about the Queen.
You know what I'm saying? It's like how could you? Like, first of all, like Cardi said, goddamn it, I'm younger than you. There's no reason for you to be beefing with me. Fact. But at the same time, it's a craft. So if you're ready for the smoke, keep coming at me.
Come get it.
That's what she told me.
Cardi ain't got nothing for Nicki.
We'll see. Right now, it looks bad for Nicki.
Switch up them styles way too much. She's way too versatile.
Right now, it looks really bad for Nicki. But the crazy part is, I think she's really dope. Like she set the blueprint for the younger artists behind her right now. You know what I'm saying? So why are you beefing with these young ladies? Because it ain't just one. She beefing with like 5 or 6. And then you cross over and start beefing with an R&B singer. Something wrong with you. How you beefing with SZA?
Lee SZA low. Lee SZA low.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all, man. We got Ben Frank in this motherfucker. Ben Frank official management, y'all, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, sir.
Hey, sir, bro, the hell is down.
No doubt, man. I enjoyed it.
Down for an hour and 20, man, y'all. He done stuck it out with us, man. Bro, man.
Man, my team winning right now, so I'm good. I had a little time on my hands. Michigan.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Man, brother, it was a blessing to get you on here, man. I know you said, I hit you up a couple weeks ago. You was like, brother, we're gonna find the time for us. We appreciate you so much, bro. I know you're a busy man. You got these artists that you developing to be great artists. They're already great. These people are phenomenal artists, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in to Vale, YK, Quan, and Baytown. All platforms. I'm pretty sure they got millions of videos, millions of songs for y'all to listen to. Man, I got all of Ben Frank's socials in the links, y'all. Hit him up on Facebook, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Check him out. Check out his artists. And before we go, we always like to ask our guests one thing. If there's one advice you want to give to an artist, producer, or anybody that want to be able to do something in music creatively, what would that be? What would your one advice be?
man, anything that you want to do creatively, whatever it is you're trying to do, man. And everybody don't believe in God like that. But at the same time, you believe in somebody or some situation, man. Seek them and make sure that is really something that you really desire to do. But because everything that you do, they got to be at the forefront, because they're the ones that's driving that thing for you to push you in the right direction, whatever direction you're going in. You know what I'm saying? So that would be the biggest thing for me, man. Be serious about what you're trying to do, and man, put God first, or whoever you believe in.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. Again, thank you for coming on, man. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming to drop the gems. Just in case anybody wanted to know, these are some of the stuff that you have to do to be an artist. You got to go through some falls, like the Boosie things, and then you got to go through the ups and the ups things, like the little trip that they just took to LA. You know what I'm saying? Everything might not go your way, but if you keep on trucking and you keep on putting that time and that work in, it's gonna happen.
Oh, one more thing, man. Get you a team. Your manager is cool. That's the one that's driving the train, right? He's a conductor, but you need to have your manager, your videographers. You need to have people that social media people, all these people. You need to start. That's where you build, because you as an artist, you cannot always consistently focus on all those things. You have to be able to, you know what I'm saying, focus strictly on your craft.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing. That's one thing I advise any artist to do, man, to really get your team behind you.
Yes, sir. Make sure I build a team. Make sure it's a team you can build with. Don't just start building with anybody.
Correct.
That's not what he's saying.
Correct.
That's not what he's saying.
That's not what I'm saying. Yeah.
All right, Ben. It's been a pleasure, brother. We're going to take you out into the backstage real quick. We're going to end the show, and we'll be right back with you. Cool.
Cool.
All right, y'all. It's been one.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna have Ben Foster from Ben Frank Official Management on, dropping gems, letting us hear a couple of artists and they're fire. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go check them out. Make sure y'all build y'all a team, get y'all some trust, and that goes for DJs and producers as well. You know what I mean? Don't just stop at artists. You know what I'm saying? All these things and stuff that he was mentioning today, we all can use this. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, go back and watch the episode. Take your notes, write them down. If he say he does constellations. You know what I'm saying? Hit him up. You know what I'm saying? Ask him a couple questions. Maybe he'll get you into the direction that you need to be.
Definitely build a team that you trust.
Yes, sir. Definitely build a team we trust. You know, I got my brother Digi on the other end. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know how we get down. Y'all know what it is. It's Beat Boys TV. Like, share, subscribe. You already know what it is.
Throw them chats, baby.
Throw them TVs in the chat. All right, y'all. We're here again on Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Be on the lookout for the flyer. It should drop tonight or tomorrow, you guys. Man, special thanks to our special guest, Ben Frank, out of Ben Frank Official Management, y'all. Special thanks to the chat. I see you looking, LB. You know what I'm saying? See got a Kells. My bail on Facebook. Kells beat the beat up lane. Man, it's been an awesome episode, brother. And we out this motherfucker. Again, my name is FD Rain.
It's your boy Beats.
And it's peace.
This is Pearly L.
And MJ, baby.
We are Key Lavender.
It's your boy Jeff Blacktracks.
I'm Exodus the White Noisy.
Slim Cuddy, Texas Division. You understand that?
So Prime.
Tell him the geek sent you.
And you are tuned in to Beat Boys TV.
Letting you know you tuned in to Beat Boys TV.
Now locked tuned to Beat Boys TV.